Welcome back to our channel, IELTS Navigator Pro, where we demystify IELTS for you. Today we delve into the world of IELTS listening completion type questions. As you embark on your IELTS journey, these questions will be your frequent companions, appearing in various forms such as notes, forms, tables, flowcharts and sentences. Navigating these questions can be a bit of a challenge. Often students grapple with understanding the instructions correctly. This is crucial as it guides what you should do and how you should do it. Another common pitfall lies in predicting the information needed to fill in the blanks. It's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle without knowing what the final picture looks like. Lastly, the skill of note-taking while the audio is playing can be a tricky one to master. It's a balancing act between listening and jotting down the key points. Understanding these challenges is your first step to mastering IELTS listening completion type questions. The first step in tackling these questions is to understand the instructions. Now, this may seem evident, but you'd be surprised how often test takers overlook this crucial step. Instructions are the compass that guides you through the maze of questions. They indicate what you need to do and how to go about it. Common instructions may ask you to complete a sentence, fill in a table, or summarize a flowchart. Your job is to interpret these instructions precisely. Remember, in the IELTS exam, each question is a new challenge requiring a unique approach. Be it a note completion or a form-filling task, the instructions will provide you with the direction you need. Always take a moment to read and understand them. Don't rush. Following the instructions to the letter is paramount. Even a minor deviation can cost you valuable marks. Remember, understanding the task is half the battle won, but that's not all. Next, you need to read and understand the questions carefully. This is the next crucial step in mastering the IELTS listening completion type questions. Comprehending the questions sets the tone for the entire listening process. It's like knowing what you're hunting before venturing into the wild. Each question will demand specific information: a name, a date, a number, a reason, or an opinion. To streamline your focus and find the necessary information in the audio, you need to identify and highlight keywords in each question. These could be the main subject, certain adjectives, or specific facts. A keen understanding of the questions will also help you anticipate the kind of information you're looking for, thus sharpening your listening skills and preparing you for the task ahead. It's like having a mental map that guides you through the dense forest of spoken words. With a good grasp of the questions, you're now ready to listen to the audio. Remember, preparation is key. The more familiar you are with the questions, the better you'll be at identifying the answers when they come up in the audio. Now, we're at the pivotal part, listening to the audio. You're done reading the instructions and have understood the questions. What's next? It's time to tune in to the audio. This isn't your run-of-the-mill listening spree, but a focused and strategic endeavor. So how do you maximize this chance? Well, the initial step is to take effective notes. Remember the keywords you highlighted while understanding the questions. Keep them in your mind as you listen. They are your lighthouses in the dense ocean of information that the audio unfolds. As soon as these keywords reach your ears, jot them down. This will guide you to the information pertinent to the questions. You might be thinking, how do I take notes effectively? Great query. Your notes should be succinct yet all-encompassing to grasp the crux of the information. Try to pen down in brief phrases or even single words, as long as they resonate with you. The goal isn't to transcript the entire conversation, rather to note the salient points answering your questions. A vital point to remember is to stay vigilant for synonyms or paraphrases of your keywords in the audio. The IELTS listening test often toys with different words, having the same meaning to assess your English vocabulary understanding. So don't just listen for the identical words from the questions. Here's something crucial to remember. Unlike other tests, the IELTS listening test only plays the audio once. This means there's no second chance, so you have to be highly attentive and focused during this one play. This also brings us to another key point, the importance of familiarizing yourself with diverse accents. As the test includes speakers from various English-speaking countries, you need to be comfortable with different dialects and pronunciations. Don't fret if you don't grasp everything in one listen. It's not about perfection, but about progressively building an understanding of the audio content. With intricate listening and efficient note-taking, you're now prepared to answer the questions. Remember, patience and practice are your guiding allies in this voyage, so remain serene, stay receptive, and you'll master the art of cracking IELTS listening completion type questions before you know it. Now, it is time to fill in the blanks. This is where your sharp listening skills, your ability to multitask, and your understanding of the questions become crucial. Given that the audio is played only once, turn your attention towards it and start answering the questions as you listen. The simultaneous note-taking and answering can be the key to unlocking the answers to the completion questions. Your notes are not just your personal guide, they're also your active response sheet filled with clues and hints that will help you fill in the missing information. However, remember, the power of these notes and answers hinges on how effectively you're able to understand and interpret the audio while listening to it. Let's delve into this process. As you go through each question, cross-reference with the notes and answers you're making. Look for the keywords you hear and match them with the corresponding information in the audio. This should lead you to the correct answer. But be mindful, the devil is in the details. Precision and accuracy are crucial here. A single misspelled word or a misplaced digit could mean the difference between a right and a wrong answer. Remember, the IELTS is testing not just your English language skills, but also your ability to interpret and relay information accurately and swiftly. So when filling in the blanks, ensure your responses are as precise as possible. Avoid unnecessary elaboration or addition of information that wasn't in the audio. Stick to the facts as presented. Once you've gone through all the questions, take a moment to review your answers. This is an essential step often overlooked due to time constraints or overconfidence, but a quick review can help catch any inadvertent errors or omissions, and remember, practice makes perfect. The more you acquaint yourself with this technique, the more confident and adept you will become at answering these completion questions. And that's it. With these tips and tricks, you are well on your way to mastering IELTS listening completion type questions. That brings us to the end of this guide to solving IELTS listening completion type questions. We've broken down the process into simple, manageable steps: reading the instructions, understanding the questions, predicting the information required, actively listening to the audio, and finally answering the questions. Each of these steps is crucial in its own right. Remember, understanding the instructions and the questions sets the stage for the rest of the task. Predicting the information creates a mental framework that helps you retain and process the information from the audio. Active listening is, of course, the crux of this task. It's all about staying focused and taking useful notes. And lastly, answering the questions is where you put it all together. Now it's your turn. Put these strategies to the test and let us know how they work for you. Share your experiences, insights, and any tips you might have in the comments. We're all here to learn from each other. Thank you for watching. Remember, practice is the key to perfection. Happy studying. Before we wrap up, a quick request. If you found this video helpful, we'd appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. It helps us understand what content you find most useful, and it also helps other IELTS test takers discover these resources. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more IELTS tips and tricks. We're dedicated to providing you with the best strategies and advice to help you ace your test. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos. So go ahead, click that subscribe button and join our community of learners. Thank you for your support. Happy studying.